Hello, my dear students, welcome back to my channel. To start with, I want you to observe these two plants. As you can see, the first plant is in a fully distended condition and is charged with water. But the second plant is no longer charged with water and is about to wither. We all know how essential water is for a plant as it helps in turgidity, which is the fully distended condition. It helps in photosynthesis and transpiration to cool the plant and also in translocation of food. We will discuss on these topics in our upcoming videos, but in today's lesson, let's focus on the different processes involved in the absorption of water and minerals by roots. As you can see, this is the structure of a root and these are the root hairs. Let's first learn about how the roots adapt themselves to absorb water and minerals from the soil. If we zoom in, you can see the structure of a root hair. The root hair is unicellular, which facilitates a faster absorption of water. It is numerous to increase the surface area for the absorption of water. The cell wall and cell membrane are thin and freely and selectively permeable, respectively. The cell sap of the root hair is at a higher concentration than the surrounding soil water. Now, what is actually the importance of the last 2 points? Let's learn about that. As I said in the third point, that the cell wall is freely permeable. Therefore, it allows all the molecules to pass through it. But the cell membrane is selectively permeable, which means it only allows water and a few selective substances to pass through it. In the fourth point, I said that the cell wall is at a higher concentration than the surrounding soil water. When we refer to higher or lower concentration, we refer to the solute concentration. This means that the cell sap has more dissolved solute and less water, and the soil has more water and less dissolved solute. The water therefore moves from its higher concentration, which is in the soil, to its lower concentration, which is in the cell sap of the root hair. This is how the root hair absorb water, and this process is known as osmosis. It can be defined as the movement of water molecules from a region of their higher concentration to a region of their lower concentration. Note that we are writing there, referring to the concentration of water. If we write only higher concentration or lower concentration, it will be referring to the concentration of these solutes, which will become a wrong definition. Now let's learn about how the roots absorb the minerals. As I said, the solute or mineral ion concentration is less in the soil. Here, the minerals move against the concentration gradient, that is, from their lower concentration in the soil to their higher concentration in the cell sap through a living cell membrane. But why is the cell membrane living? This is because since the minerals are moving against the concentration gradient, they will require to spend some energy in the form of ATP, and this will only be possible if the cell membrane is living. This process is known as active transport. It can be defined as the movement of mineral ions from a region of their lower concentration to the region of their higher concentration against the concentration gradient through a living cell membrane by using energy in the form of ATP.